guys, welcome to my second video of 2022. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna be doing a reset for 2022 and got my coffee. I am home right now and yes, I'm still a little sick, but I think it's like January, let's see, what day is it? January 2nd. And we are doing like I said, yes, there's paper towels behind me because I'm always cleaning up after the dogs. Let me take my headphones off. I want to do a reset because there's just like a lot of things that I need to get done. I want to improve up this year and I want to improve on this year. And by the way, if you're new here, my name is Karen. I do a lot of fashion, books, and lifestyle content. If any of that is interest to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm doing a lot of things. I'm gonna be going over my TBR, so my to be read for this year. So a lot of good content coming your way. I wanna kind of niche down every single one of my social media accounts and just have a niche for the rest of the year. I want to plan some content. I want to actually start writing on my planner more. I want to clean up around the house a little bit. I want to put away the clothes from our trip I haven't done. I need to do laundry. Don't know how much of that I'm actually going to show you in the video, but yeah, lots of stuff for 2022. I want to like write down my goals for the year. These are not New Year resolutions or like actual goals, things that I want to accomplish and things like that. So we shall see how much I show you of that, guys, but I'll try my best to vlog as much as I can today. I just put on a nicer shirt because I don't know, I just thought about looking a little bit cuter for this video. I think I put on some makeup after I eat lunch. What's on my TBR for 2022, and that also later today. And I want to talk to you guys about my reading goal for this year and things like that. But for now, I think I'm just gonna eat some lunch. Bailey's playing with something on the floor. That's the noise you hear. Okay, so I ended up not wanting to put on makeup just because I wasn't feeling it, but I ended up creating a Goodreads account, and my reading challenge for 2022, it's gonna be 100 books a year, and maybe I'll go over that, maybe I won't make it. It's always been like a dream of mine to have like a big reading goal, and I meet it. Right now I'm reading 2 books. I'm reading People Who Meet on Vacation. I talked about this book in my books I read in 2021. I said I was starting it and I thought I was gonna finish it before the year was over, but that didn't happen. So this one's rolling over to 2022. So I'm reading this one and I've barely read any of it. And I'm also reading The Silent Patient, one I've made quite a dent in. I'm like 100 pages in. But I'm with that person that needs to read more than one book at a time so I don't get bored, unless it's like a book that's like fully captivates my attention and I can't put it down. So far, I don't think this one or The Silent Patient have been that book for me, although I love them. It just hasn't been like, well, and also I'm doing a reading blog for The Silent Patient, so that's also another reason why I'm kind of taking a break from it and reading this one, because I'm filming this video today and I didn't want to like mix it 2 videos. I've noticed that it gets really confusing for me to edit when I start vlogging 2 videos at a time. So yeah, my reading goal for this year is gonna be 100 books. I'm not gonna tell you the titles because I already created a list of what's on my TBR for 2022. I left a lot of space for new books that are probably gonna come throughout the year. So I didn't want to just like create a list of 100 books to read and then have a new book that I want to read and then bump that one for another one. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, I said I was gonna do a lot of things in this video, but honestly part of the reset is just trying to get my mind organized. Working on that right now, and I'll talk to you guys when I do something else. I think I'm just gonna be doing some reading for a bit. So we're gonna make a matcha. I attempted to take a nap. It didn't work. I didn't fall asleep at all, of course. Put the groceries away, all the whole shebang. There's a lot of dishes behind me that I have to do. But I need to make a matcha because I look tired, you guys. And this is not a good way to start 2022. So I'm gonna be using, I got this new Starbucks cup in New Mexico. I want to make a matcha in here. I already washed it, so so ready to go. Fancy matcha setup because last year I kind of went through a big matcha phase, and you know, obsessed with a phase, I stay very committed. So there you have it. So let's make a matcha. Better angle is put the matcha in this little container. My camera is like not focusing. There we go. Okay, so I have 2 kinds of matcha. The Vital Proteins Matcha Collagen, and then I have some organic Japanese matcha, and I like to mix both of them. I'm out of ice right now. I haven't really been using ice much because of the temperatures and stuff, so I do 1 scoop of that, of this one, because this matcha is pretty strong, and water on this. Small whisk all of that. Flavor that I want to be very gentle with because it's super sweet. Tiny bit of that. Do more water, and then I'm gonna add some oat milk, and I'll show you guys the finished product when I'm done. Kitchen's a mess right now, so I don't want to film too much in here. So I'm sitting here with my matcha, and we're gonna be writing the goals that I have for 2022, and I think I'm gonna divide them in like categories. Sip of matcha first. I'm so comfortable to drink out of. I don't know how to explain it. It just is. So I have this little notebook with me. Decided to go old school on this, and lighting's kind of awkward, but we're working with it. I'm gonna divide it into categories like I was saying, and the first category is probably gonna be social media goals that I have for 2022, so I'm gonna start writing those down. It's gonna be social media goals, and these are gonna be divided between Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And the dogs are here and they're just like chewing on stuff. I don't know, I don't even know anymore. Okay, so I have my social media goals for 2022, and I do realize that you already started, but probably not gonna like pick this full on until next week because I have to, you know, do a lot of preparing for this. And one of the things I did was trying to niche down on each of my accounts, which I have struggled with, but I think I'm doing a little bit better with that on YouTube. Instagram, I think I have, honestly. But TikTok is still all over the place. We shall see what's gonna happen with that. But on Instagram, I'm gonna try to stick to fashion, and YouTube, I'm gonna try to stick to books and lifestyle. And in TikTok, I think I'm going to be doing lifestyle and books. That's not to say that I'm not gonna be sharing some random content on each of these accounts from each of the categories mentioned, because I call myself a lifestyle, fashion, and books, you know, content creators. But I do need to kind of narrow down my content weekly for each of these accounts. So my majority content is going to be going, for example, on YouTube is going to be books content. And here are the goals for the year for Instagram. For following, I think I want to get from 5 to 7k followers on Instagram, and I know that's very ambitious. The algorithm hasn't really been favoriting my content at all for the past year and a half, but I hope to have some more steady growth this year, and I want to share 3 to 4 static posts every week. I want to post at the same time every day. That's also very challenging for me. I want to do 4 to 5 reels, so I might try to like just like kind of switch around my content between reels and posts, but I'm gonna try to post at least 5 times a week. On YouTube, I'm going to be aiming for 1,000+ subscribers. I really thought I was gonna hit 1,000 subscribers last year, but my YouTube growth wasn't steady at all. It has been a little bit better towards the end of the year, so hopefully I can keep that up. Then I want to do 2+ videos every week, so more than 1 video every week. Then I want to upload at the same day and time for both of those videos, and once I decide to do 1 video that's like steady schedule wise, and one that I do, you know, just like a surprise video throughout the week. And I want to start replying to comments on my videos the same day that they happen. Then for TikTok, I'm going to be aiming for 10,000 followers. I know that seems ambitious, but TikTok is one of those platforms where growing is probably the steadiest and the easiest to do if you actually produce educational content or content that people are really hooked to, which is still something that has been very challenging for me and I'm working on, but that's my goal for it. And I decided not to really write down any Pinterest goals because I'm gonna try to just kind of aim my Pinterest growth to growing my other accounts, if that makes sense, just using Pinterest for promotional purposes. We shall see. And now I want to go ahead and do my personal goals for the year. Also, I don't really like sharing finances on here, but I'm gonna share my earning goals for the next year. I do want to get more partnerships in each of these platforms, so before I continue with everything else. For Instagram, I want to aim to making $5,000 this year. That's actually not that much considering that a lot of creators make $3,000 a month on there with a very small amount of followers. So 5,000 doesn't seem too unreasonable to me to make in a year. So that's the goal for this year. If I make more than that, well, that'll be amazing, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And here's me being pessimistic. And then for YouTube, I think I want to make 1,000 in paid partnerships, and I think that's doable for a year, especially for my following. That could definitely be much bigger if I, you know, end up getting a lot more subscribers and then I start charging more per video. But right now, 1,000 seems reasonable. And then I didn't put any earning goals for TikTok because right now I'm not really using TikTok to get paid partnerships because I only have like 140 followers or something like that. So that's why. Finish my more so like personal goals for this year, and the first one is read 100 books. I think I might have mentioned earlier in the video that that's like my reading goal for this year. Next, I want to work out 3+ times a week. I want to stay on top of organization because I'm not like the most organized person, and I want to do better at that this year. Next, I want to limit my monthly shopping spending, meaning like money I spend on clothes and stuff like that. I sometimes get, you know, free stuff sent to me by brands, not as often as I would like, but I do get, you know, free clothes sometimes. So I want to like not buy too many clothes or like shoes and stuff like that. Another one is a little bit more like, I guess, personal. I'm kind of an overthinker sometimes, and I want to limit that this year. Next, I want to do less screen time, which I think, you know, reading should help with that. Plus, I'm like reading on a Kindle, which I just ordered a Kindle and it's getting here in 2 days, so can't wait to do that. You know, get into the whole books reading on Kindle situation because of the amount of books that I want to read this year. I just don't think I want to pile up that many books. Like, physical books are the way to go. And that's how I want to like read in the dark and stuff like that when like my husband's sleeping and I don't feel like, you know, coming out of the room or having a light on, because I want to be courteous of the fact there's somebody else with me in the room. And a Kindle would definitely help with that, and I can probably do a lot more reading. And even when I'm traveling and stuff like that, I don't feel like taking a lot of physical books. I feel like that would be, you know, something really nice to do. And then next one is save and budget money. I want to start like, you know, increasing our savings account, and I want to do better at budgeting money for, you know, me personally, my social media business and all of that. And then my last one is eat healthier. And those are my goals for 2022. So I think I'm gonna be organizing my office and putting some clothes away, and not sure what else I'm gonna be showing you guys. If I'm totally honest, I'm exhausted. Okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here because I'm working on another video already. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this little 2022 reset. If you liked it, it was very brief, very simple, make sure to hit the subscribe button before you leave this video, and I hope to see you guys again in my next video.